And they might say they are not.
This morning, the Catholic Bishops' Conference General Secretary, Father Victor Roach, told a media conference that the shooting is uncalled for and better peaceful means should be sought to resolve political issues in the country.
I think as Melanesians, it's good that we sit down also, that amicably we can sit down and tackle the issues. And the Catholic Church is ready to mediate this issue, because I think it has gone a little too far. It has gone out of control, and I don't know why in our own country that armed forces should shoot our own citizens.
Transparency International Chairman Lawrence Stevens said TIPNG sees this illegal use of firearms by the police as a downward spiral in PNG society into a police state.
The behaviour of the police, from the reports we have so far, are just shocking. It is not in any way conceivable that we should be sending heavily armed policemen into a situation like that.
A sentiment that was also shared by the Media Council of PNG.
That, there was no need for violence, there was no need for shooting, because these are unarmed demonstrators. There was no signs of them, using arms of any sort. It was a peaceful protest march. Now, we hope the police commissioner can be able to get down to the bottom of the issue and identify those officers who actually pulled the trigger to result in those injuries.
From the international community, apart from the United Nations, the Human Rights Watch not only condemned the shooting but also the way the Prime Minister responded to the issue in his official statement. Phil Robertson, Deputy Asia Director of HRW, said in their statement that there needs to be an independent and transparent investigation into the firing of live ammunition by the police into crowds of student protesters. The Human Rights Watch reminded PNG of its obligation to the International Convention on Civil and Political Rights, where PNG has an international legal obligation to respect the rights to life, bodily integrity and security, as well as the right to protest and investigate all potential violations. What they also found unacceptable was what they say was the focus of the Prime Minister's official statement yesterday following the incident. Robertson said the Prime Minister's announcement focused unduly on the student protest and failed to recognize the need for an investigation into the use of force and firearms by police. A one-sided government investigation to hunt for alleged instigators among the students is simply unacceptable. However, Police Commissioner Gary Bucky said the police will be investigating the shooting.
If there are students injured and there is a requirement, the police has a process that is involved in any incident that results injuries that may be sustained, which is we conduct our own investigations. All right, people are always being very critical about police investigations, but it's a process that we have to go through.
Stevens said along with the investigations, these steps must be immediately put into place.
Step one, I would hope they would cease putting weapons in the hands of people who are supposedly doing civil duties. You should not have high-powered weapons being carried around like biros. Instead of simply talking about yet another inquiry into what happened at the university, let's hear a promise. The inquiries that have been held into finance, into special purpose business and agriculture leases, into firearms, it will, under the watch of this government, be implemented, not brushed aside.
Sarah Aupong, National EMTV News.